that good northern pizza.
Over the buildings across the street, and your bedroom fills with an east-facing morning heat. What you give for your baby, by you sweating through the sheets, you think she only made harder, oh harder. So get out of the sun. Scouts put on scalps and you come to somewhere. How can you feel that your body?
Yeah, wait, do you want to learn that song?
Yeah.
Check it out. It's like
F sharp minor, right?
F sharp minor to G to D. C sharp minor, B minor. B minor, B minor, yeah.
I've heard that before.
It's on mine, yeah, that's the one we released.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was fucking sweet.
They don't want a guitar.
How do you know confuse the issue?
That's the throwback.
Oh yeah. I forgot to play this song first. Do we do that still?
No, well, I don't know.
Do you want to guitar? I forget, yeah. I forget how it goes. Sean, do you remember?
No. After the first four chords,
Yeah, right?
I kind of trail off.
Yeah, me too. It's been a while.
What is it? Is it D, C?
You have a bass at home too, right?
I have an upright bass.
Oh right. Oh, I love that. What a great thing to have. I love instruments like that because you can just pick it up. You want to play it. That's starting to sound like it's groovy now, but that whole song's like so many versions. I think so too. But we should tie it down to one.
I like that song.
Days like these when you come up, I really wish we had our fucking tape machine, dude. Why is
What
this-
about Dogs in the Park?
Dogs in the Neighborhood? You remember
Yeah,
that one?
yeah.
That one's a fun one. That one is like, it's less chord based, it's more like melody. Like we just follow this one vamp. And the vamp is,
I like the little bridge thing.
Here, hang on, let me.
He's going at it with my hand. Look, it's like, put me down, I'm gonna bite you. Say hi, pizza ball. Mwah. Oh, look at it. Mwah. Ow.
Does he have claws?
He hates me, yeah. He's just playing though. I'm gonna eat it right out of my hand, maybe. There's another piece there. There you go. Watch, if you touch him too much, he'll just attack. He'll just attack if I'm touching him. Overstimulation. But I really want a pet, you know what I mean? Because he's the softest cat in the world. Maybe he's calm today. Look at my hands. That's nice. Oh, there we go. So he's playing though, but he gets really rough. Like my hand still has like. Goodbye.
Well, he is a carnivore.
He is.
He wants to take a bite.
Exactly. Maybe this thing is. This could get him going. Oh, here we go. Come on, pizza cat. Here we go. Oh. He knows better than taking it right in front of his face. There we go. Oh. Too cool for school today, I guess. Too cool for the camera. It's when it stops moving that he freaks out. Hey there, kid. No, obviously. He wants to attack.
That's when you go for his balls.
Now you're in play mode. Let's play there, buddy. You wanna play some guitar, kitty?
You using a pick? same as the first one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then the other part's like. It's like on a weird time. It's like it's in 3 or something. It's like bam, boom, so D, G, F.
Oh,
G, yeah. G, F, F, G, G, D, D, G, F. Yeah.
is this your new one
Yeah.
with John?
So we haven't made it yet together, but it's just that part, so those 2 parts together.
With lyrics and whatnot, or is it just the music?
Just the music.
I like that. That's just it's like a Sting song.
You think?
Yeah, it's one Sting song. It's called. I can't. Let me try to play. You kind of go twice on it.
I go like it's a different time season. It's like yeah. G, D, G, F, G, D, G,
Oh.
F. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm just doing. So it's G.
It's like
G,
check this
F.
out. It's like D, A, G, F, F.
Oh.
D, A, G, F, F. Yeah. But even it feels like ding dong dong da dong dong ding ding dong. Yeah. Come on.
fill up, you fill up my mind. Almost all the time. I gotta get it. I haven't played this one. You fill up my mind. You fill up my mind, fill up my mind. Hang on, I'll find it. Almost all the time with yours. You were in my arms, but I need you, and that's all you want me to do. My heart longs for you. I wrote songs for you, but you'll never hear the signal I'm sending loud and clear. 'Cause I'm just a friend to you, and that's all you want me to do. I don't want nobody else. This love for you could not stay to myself. That's pretty much all.
That's beautiful.
It's pretty cheap, but I don't care. What do I care?
Yeah, it's really cool. I love the movement.
You like it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like that E7 is great too. It's out of nowhere. From the G or
Well, it's actually this is like from here. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, from here. That's basically it. I have this other. Watch, there's one other. It goes, hang on. I have lyrics to that part too, but it's kind of like. And then it goes.
what's the chord?
This one. That's that major 7. That's a G major 7. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Also, you can play it like this. Like goes. I used to play it like this. It was like.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. Are you playing that since tomorrow?
gonna do like Steal That Girl, Chelsea, Riverside, Ignite the Night, Your Way or the Highway. And if there's time, because I've had about 6 people buy one, and or 6.
So you have to do those songs.
I have to do those 6, and then I have to pay. I think I'll have to pay for 4 more out of my own pocket.
So if you made more than 10, then you wouldn't have to buy it.
Yeah, if 10 people bought, then I wouldn't have to spend any of my money. And even if I had like 100 people buy, they would have split the profit with me.
Oh wow.
But no one gives a fuck about fucking Van Gogh. I'm gonna move the camera. Do you see how beautiful this is,
Yeah,
man?
that's pretty cool. You see it, that one's coming from the other side.
I saw it come in. Kind of.
Yeah, right. But I think that when it's going further into Brooklyn, we'll be able to see it better. Maybe.
Fuck it, I'll just let it record.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, just simple, yeah. I bought a papaya the other day and it was insane, dude.
Good.
So good.
Well, I bought one. The only time I ever bought one, it was like awful.
Really?
Yeah, it was like rotten.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's
didn't get
hard
it.
even sometimes.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't like it. Have you ever had a paw? It's this. What it is it's they call it. It's like a cousin of a papaya, and it grows in America. Like it probably grows around here, and it grows in Virginia like a lot, like right by my house.
Is it like a Spanish thing? Mexican thing?
No, I think it's native. The pawpaw. It's just a
That's sick.
North American.
And it's like a papaya? Do you want to get
It's
one? I think there's
better. It's a lot. Well, at least the one time I had papaya, I thought it was gross. 'Cause it was
Gross.
like rotten. But no, you actually can't buy these because their shelf life is so short that they can't. After you pick them, you either have to eat them or whatever, because like they're just
dying.
They're like just done. Like you can't like put them in a store and like put them on a shelf.
Damn.
And let them sit on a shelf for even like a week. But they're really good, and I actually planted like 11 of them in my
Dude,
in my
can we
bag.
plant them here?
Yeah, we could.
Awesome.
Well, we can probably just find them, and it's like in September and October is when they're ripe. Yeah, it's crazy.
Now I kind of want to get some fruit, dude. You want to go hit this supermarket?
Fuck
and get some
yeah,
fruit?
bro.
There's one really good one. Dude, the papaya I had the other day was mind-altering. It was like a psychedelic experience. It was so good. It was like butter. You cut it, it was perfectly soft, and the texture was insane. It was so sweet. The pasta is great. I'm going fruit crazy, dude. Blackberries too. Blackberries are so good right now.
Yeah, I'm a big fruit guy.
Fruit's so good.
You seen that train go by yet?
There might not be any in Brooklyn. I don't know, trains or
This time when I came up last time, I went over the Manhattan Bridge,
Oh, really?
and this time I went over the Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn Bridge is on the other Brooklyn. There's like two Brooklyns, kind of.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There's like North Brooklyn and South Brooklyn. And they might just buy guys because there's only trains that go between the two besides the G train. But they said they're gonna make one. I don't know. Because to get from North Brooklyn to South Brooklyn, most of the time you have to go into Manhattan to do it.
Is that train? Is that the Empire State Building?
Yeah, that's the Freedom Tower.
What's that tower over there to the right of the Empire State?
Oh, I think that's on like it's like Billionaires Row, or it's like 57th Street. That's where the other biggest buildings are. I'm pretty sure the Empire State Building is bigger than those, though, despite the fact that it looks like it's not.
Is the Empire State Building bigger than the Freedom?
No, Freedom Tower is the tallest of all of them. But people like make fun of it because they say like the thing that makes it the tallest is like the stick on top. Which people are like, that doesn't count, you know? But the Empire State Building is kind of like that. Like, it's less. Right.
We just got that train.
Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah, it just went by.
Wait, how do I control this, dude?
If you tap on the button that's on your index finger.
Yeah.
Tap on that. No, on your index finger.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. Just tap it once.
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Tap it twice.
How do I zoom out? Do I zoom
Oh shit! Yeah, you got the turny thing
turny thing?
on the side. Yeah, that thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's so cool. This is awesome.
It's perfect for documentary.
It is. It makes your iPhone. It's got great quality.
Well, it's like
It's 4K in the palm of your hand.
do you want to hand me a guitar? Or?
Yeah. Wait, can I don't. Yeah, all right.
You can put the tripod out and set that down. There you go. There you go.
You got it. Be careful, man. You're right. I got you. You got it. Whoa, you alright?
Yep.
Can I hand you this one?
Yeah, hang on. Got it.
Yep. Damn, dude, you rock.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
If you want to be a documentarian, you gotta be willing to, go the extra mile.
Yeah, I guess so.
Shit.
Alright, now I'm handing you your baby now.
If you want great documentaries, thank you. This is what it takes.
It does take a lot. Gotta work it easy.
So this is the top, you know? It's not glamorous,
Glamorous, yeah.
but it's not unglamorous. It's also not unglamorous. First things first, charcoal blocks
Nice.
for heat absorption. Don't need these guys right now. So what I'm soldering here is this little score and fold joint that I've done on this little concave piece. And it doesn't look so beautiful right now, but we hope that one day, not too long from now, it will become beautiful. And they say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but come on, we all know when something's beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna add a little water to my flux. Flux here is a boric acid solution that eats ever so slightly into the surface of metal and gives the silver a nice porous surface texture, so that when you start to melt some of the solder in there, it really adheres to the piece. So, taking a nice drop of our wet flux, I'm gonna try to soak that whole seam. Sean, you might want to move in a little bit here to get a better view of this.
Okay, hang on.
So you can use this large brush for bigger things, but I'm using just the tip of my soldering pick here, so I can get detailed. Now, unlike a small point seam, this is a line. So I really want to make sure to get flux all in that seam there. So I'm going to use the point of this to kind of draw it along. And you can add water to your flux to get it different consistencies. And as you get a little more experience, you'll actually start to know what consistency will be best for a certain thing. In this instance, I want it kind of watery because I want it to, through capillary action, actually seep into that seam. If it was too chunky, it would just sit on the surface. Too watery, you're not going to have enough of the actual boric acid to eat into the surface of the metal, and you won't get a clean seam. This, I think, is good. I think we fluxed this properly. I'm going to apply just slight pressure here to make sure my seam hasn't opened up at all, and this nice closed miter joint there. Cap up our flux. Don't need it drying out. Now comes the wonderful part of cutting ourselves a little chunk of solder. Let me just grab the scissors from the other room, excuse me.
Okay.
Just one moment. Be right back. Now I have 4 different grades of solder here. And the grade determines how quickly it melts. The heat, so this is hard solder, which is the purest, highest silver content, which means that it's going to melt at, if I recall correctly, like 1450 degrees Fahrenheit. Ultimately arbitrary, because I'm using a blowtorch. It's a little barbarian. It's not like I'm getting precise heat measurements, but we're going to cut off 2 little chunks of solder here. Now this piece has a lot to go. Sometimes you're doing a solder seam that's kind of right near the end, and you really want to make it very precise because you want to have to do as little cleanup as possible. This is quite early. There's some carving I'm going to have to do, a lot of filing, some bending. So if this isn't the absolutely most beautiful solder seam right off the jump, it will be okay, and there will be room for improvement. Nevertheless, you don't want to just be lazy. You want it to look as good as possible. Okay.
Is this the thing you're gonna put that little stone
Glass.
on? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
exactly, the crystal. So maybe I will use one of these little things to angle this nice. I kind of like the idea of tilting up a bit here, because before the fire starts to. A note about soldering: you have to be very conscious of where you're putting the heat. It's one piece as of yet, but because of the nature of that very tiny score and fold seam, it's just a tiny little bridge of metal. It's like a little hinge that connects this little tab and this larger base piece, which means that this little tab will get a lot hotter a lot faster if I was to apply the same amount of heat to the whole piece. So I want to be conscious to heat this piece up first. With that said, we're going to use our titanium soldering pick here to use a technique called pylon soldering. Now, for one, I could take this solder chip and apply it right to the thing and then heat the whole piece up and hope the chip melts. But I like this technique because you have a little more control. Zoom in here, or can you?
Yeah, I'm zoomed way in actually.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
So, stabilize here. Move that away, sorry. I'm a little nervous. A little rest. Great, so I melted a little solder on something. Okay, get that out there. I mean, here goes nothing. We're gonna start applying some heat to the piece. Before anything, the water content of the flux that I was discussing earlier, we need to boil the water content off. You can see it start to there. Did you see that? It was very quick, but that was just a perfect solder seam. I mean, the whole thing lights up, it glows. It's one of those things you just have to know what you're doing and know what will do it right. I wish that was a little more dramatic, but that was a perfect seam, so I'm not gonna fuck with it anymore. So we're gonna take it. let it cool. You don't want to, this is sterling silver, or I think it's sterling. Actually, I think this is fine silver. Just given the way that it's still white as opposed to black, where this sterling silver it would have oxidized and turned dark under the heat. So I suppose this must be fine silver. So I can probably just douse it, quench it rather, in the sink. You want to give it a moment after you pulled it out of the heat before you quench it, because you can get cracking if you go from like a high glowing red temperature right into the cool water. The metal will contract in some areas and create little fissures. But if you're zooming in here, you can kind of see that that's actually a nice clean seam. I didn't want to drop the solder dot into the middle of that joint right there because that'll be hard to clean, especially given the concavity of the piece. Nevertheless, I have these nice little shoulders here, which kind of provided jumping off points. Once the solder's melted and in the right area, capillary action, which is in fact what makes blood flow effectively through our veins, which is using the surface tension property and adhesion of water to carry it down narrow passageways without the use of any force. Because of the way water beads up, it'll actually just run itself through these narrow passageways. And the same exact thing is happening with the molten silver at, 1500 degrees or whatever. Because of the flat miter joint there, if you fluxed it properly, the silver will just flow. It works, it does itself. So, yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. And it's gonna be a little thing. File it down, we'll shape it. So that's the solder seam. That's home soldering with Johnny. Welcome. Thanks.
I'm going hard with these papayas. But
They're delicious.
so good,
Have
right?
you tried the nutmeg thing? I'm telling
Oh,
you.
with nutmeg. That's what someone said.
That was me.
That was you. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, okay.
You gotta.
That sounds great. We're gonna go to that supermarket near Maria Hernandez. That's crazy food. That's a sick jacket, John. Thanks, dude. I really love that. That's Officer Coleman.
Did you make that, John?
No, I wish. He's like a general. Let's go. I might make some ravioli later if you want some.
Sounds good.
I got the stuff. But we may wait to pick up some tomato sauce then.
Well, you actually make it by hand?
Tomato sauce?
No, the ravioli.
No, I have like a
You-
pack
you
of
just heat
butternut
it up.
squash
Oh, okay.
ravioli,
Sweet.
and looks pretty good. So
Hey, we're filming for the documentary, by the way. So we're on camera.
The lawyers will send a release.
Yeah. I like your boots.
Me?
Yeah, yours.
Thank you.
Here, can those be in the documentary?
Boots?
Yeah.
Of course.
Sean really likes cowboy boots. He's got
I'm a cowboy boot aficionado.
I got them for like $7 at a Savers.
Yeah, I want to get
Bonita,
some suede ones
California.
like that.
They have absolutely no sole support at all. Like I'm basically just walking on cardboard.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That hurts.
Well, you can get them resold.
No, but that's just so.
Don't really, that much. Like I'll have a beer or two, like a glass of wine. I usually like a glass of wine, but drinking the way I was drinking last night, at a certain point I was just like, I feel fucking disgusting. I can't do this. I mean, that was what my problem was. You get disgusting. Well, no, what I would do is, I just drank so much, like I just was a machine, one right after the other. You know?
really?
And like, I didn't like get to the end of the night and then like stop and wait and like pee. I just blacked out. Oh, really? And I started pissing myself. Like pissing your pants? Yeah, like every night. You piss your pants? Yeah, and what's the craziest part? You wouldn't pee in between? No, I would. I'd pee all night, but then when you're drinking, blacked out. Yeah, and you just piss yourself. Yeah, and it's like you still have like 2 more pisses, that gotta go somewhere. And they're just gonna let out. Yeah, and then you're blacked out. Yeah. So you piss yourself every night? Yeah, honestly, and for like years. That sucks, dude. I know, it was a real nightmare. Jesus. And well, not every night because I didn't drink every night. But yeah, and like it was like on friends' couches and shit. Like yeah, it was bad, dude. And would they be mad at you? Yeah, if they knew it. So I got really good at splitting. It's like turning couch cushions over and like crazy. I know, it was fucked up, dude. But it was the hardest part was how long I let it go for. Yeah, and I went to fucking Walmart and I was looking at diapers because I was gonna start wearing diapers. Oh my god! And that's when I was like, oh my god, you're 30. How old were you? I was 30. Well, I'm 37 now, so I was 33. Oh my god! And then that's when I was like, what am I doing? I have to stop. Like what the fuck? And I fucking. But that's not even fun. No, right? Like, no, I'm blacked out. It's hard to piss on your friend's couch and have to like hide it and or tell him. It's like I'm a 33-year-old man. Like what the fuck? So funny. But that's cool that you had the wherewithal to call it quits. Yeah. That can be a hard back, obviously. Well, in a way, the pissing myself thing made it pretty easy. Oh, there
to
you
quit.
go.
You know,
So
'cause-
that was your last straw. And you're
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm not fucking with this anymore.
Yep.
That's pretty noble. I mean, a lot of people don't.
They can't
do
They
it.
can't make that call.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it's true.
And it's hard.
But also just feeling like shit. You know, like
Oh,
feeling
yeah.
hungry. Like
That's what I never understood about
that's like the easiest thing. It's like, do you want to still feel like shit or not? And It's
Exactly,
like
exactly.
obviously you don't, and you know it's like it's kind of one of these things. Once you realize it, you realize like how retarded the whole thing was. Like you
Exactly.
think you have to do it to have a good time. You don't. You actually have a lot more fun when you don't.
Yeah.
Literally everything is better
When you don't. It's true. It's true. I mean, thing is, it's like I never when I drink, it's not like I don't go ever that hard, you know.
Yeah.
Last night I did. I mean, from time to time, you know, over it's a long night, but like I can cool it with like 3 or 4 drinks, 2 or 3 drinks, you know.
Yeah.
And not go crazy.
Yep.
But then it's a slippery slope because then at a certain point it's just like I'm gonna keep going, you know.
Well, yeah.
And that's only sometimes before I start to lose things.
Yeah, that's why I can have one and stop, although I see no point in it.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I can probably have 2 and stop. If I have 3, it's
like-
all night.
it's all night,
It's
yeah.
all night. Without a doubt, a switch flips. I lose, you know, whatever inhibition, whatever. It's like fuck it, yeah, fuck it, and then I wake up in a pool with my own piss.
Have you had a drink since your sobriety like once or twice? Or then
No,
you've
no.
just been straight up no.
Straight up
That's
nothing.
pretty fucking amazing. It's
Well,
culture
well,
to-
except Brian had he made a mushroom extract that was with like Everclear, and I had a drop of that, and that's the only like
really?
one drop.
Because you were just trying it. You didn't want
Yeah,
to taste.
yeah. It was well, no, it wasn't even about what it tasted. It was see if
They would do anything.
yeah. And so I don't even really.
Did you feel it?
No,
You're a big guy too.
but
It's weird. I mean, yeah. Think about the only thing I ever really see myself be addicted to was smoking weed. And like, that was in college, and so I don't smoke weed that much anymore. Like I'll do it occasionally, but in college I was smoking weed all the time. But it's funny because everyone's like, oh, it's not that bad, and even weed isn't that bad. But then it's like you wouldn't even eat a peach every day. Would you eat a peach every day? It's like no.
you get sick of it eventually.
Eventually, yeah. You know, if you had to, no, if you had to eat pie every day, like or melon every day, like those are good for you. You might be like, oh, okay, well, why am I doing that? That's probably not good for me.
Right, eat variety.
Yeah. So why would you smoke weed every day? Or drink every day? Everything in moderation. This is great too. When we came here earlier, those like shipping containers would be open.
Oh, this is where I turn
Oh yeah.
when I came in. I go under
Decal.
Wait, is this where the train comes in?
Train comes in over there and right there.
Well, this is where we just filmed. Like, did we just walk over to where we filmed?
Did we walk over where we?
Remember when we were up on the roof and we were filming the train coming?
Yeah. Yes. Pretty much. Yeah. That's where the stop is.
Oh, okay.
We're looking there. We're kind of just doing my local, two genre right now. My favorite bars in pretty much my favorite bars ever are right down this way. I can show you them. Me and Kenny met at this bar in East Hills called Lucy's. But then when we re-met, like in Brooklyn when we were living in Bushwick, we met at this one bar, which we can pass by too because it's kind of nearby where we're going right now. So we have to get a drink, but I'll show you. You know, it's a cool spot.
Sounds good, dude.
I can show you where I got my soccer ball too, which is kind of sick. That's probably close. It is becoming nighttime, isn't it?
Yeah. Dude, our documentary's gonna kick ass.
It'd be cool to get some cool characters next time. When you come again this summer, when
But
we're
see,
really
no,
free,
that's the beauty part.
you just keep rolling it.
That's what this is. Everyone is a character.
Exactly.
The real thing is.
Oh, well, cool characters like, I mean, I'm free all summer, and I know you work, but like, you can get away for like a long weekend. Yeah. You should pull up, you know?
Well, that would be one thing that would be cool to do would be to somewhat try to write it. Like, you know.
Oh, yeah. Or tell some weird narrative, like
Yeah.
the other night when me and Theo got into it.
Well, that just happened.
Exactly.
You know, but like, you know, that's why I want to do some stuff with John because he's into all that kind of weird shit. But it's like, that's interesting shit.
No, he will, I love him because he used to like just never bring his phone anywhere, and he would just like talk to people on the subway, and like, he met a bunch of these crazy characters and just like talk to them and stuff. So he's a good person to follow around that way because he just like
Yeah.
instigates
I can tell he
things.
wants to be on it.
Exactly. Yeah. He feeds them energy. It's pretty awesome. He's so plain. He's putting out a record of all the music he made in 2017. It's like 2 hours worth of music, and it's all fucking crazy, cool, weird, experimental, amazing. And he's releasing it soon. It's called like 2017 Volumes 1 and 2, double album, double LP. I was thinking about doing that too. I got like 7 albums worth of music in my computer and I haven't posted. I want to see if I can like mix it and just put it out on like Spotify or iTunes. But I hate the streaming platforms. It's really bothering me, but maybe it's a good. Maybe it's post it. So this is Decal. We're walking down Wilson now. Carmelo's, that bar is down that way.
Okay.
Where we're walking to is like a supermarket on Knickerbocker near Maria Hernandez. Maria Hernandez Park.
That's that park we walked to, is it?
Yeah.
When we first got here?
And also with
Max.
Max, yeah. That Sam's place is really good. Called Wheelhouse.
We're near the Heart Bar?
No, Harper's in the other direction. But we can go there. We should. Okay. And now that it's nighttime, it should probably be more of a vibe anyway. got like, so it's butternut squash ravioli, right? Yeah. What kind of sauce is put on that? Tomato? Tomato sauce, right? But it's butternut squash. Does that make sense? Yeah, that sounds really good. I can always make that. Yeah. Is that where we're going? No. I'm always curious about the place. It looks cool on the outside, but then you look on the inside, it's like, what's in there, man? They got tacos. Tortas, tacos, quesadillas, burritos, hamburger, hot coffee, cold beer, soda. The tortas are probably good. I love tortas. That's one. Motherfuckers never like tortas. What is a torta? I think it's a sandwich. Oh, we're on Hart Street right now. Check it out. The Hart Bar is on this street, just like probably like 7 or 8 blocks out. Oh, okay. Actually, probably like 5 blocks, 6 blocks. You're on Wilson. It goes Central, Wilson, Central, Evergreen, Bushwick Avenue, and Hart Bar is on Bushwick Avenue. So Wilson, Central, Evergreen, Bushwick Avenue. So it's 4 blocks. 4 walking, yeah. We're walking one more than 3. So how about that? We'll peel that way after this. Sounds good. I don't know. Like if you want to cut open this fruit, maybe just get some raspberries and blackberries instead. Works for me. I'll take a look around, see what's good. You ever eat a kiwi just like straight up? Like, yeah, all the time. Except I don't eat the hairy part. You don't? I leave the hairy part. You peel it out. Apparently you eat the hairy part too. I just like rip it in half and smush it to where it all, and I just eat and I scrape it on my teeth. Oh, let's do that. Yeah. I eat it like a chimpanzee and fucking. I want to look at Nepal. My grandma used to make kiwi pancakes. They go fast like that, kind of scares me. I got drunk at Kennedy the other night, and then I was running the back of her rebel. Like, I was like, "Well, this is scary." Too fast. Yeah, it's too fast without the because you don't have a cage around you like in a car. Yeah, it's like a barrier. Because I got up to like 90 on my motorcycle. Are you serious? Yeah, and it is scary. But you have a legit motorcycle. 90 probably feels like like slower on a big bike like that. You know what I mean? Like, no? Well, no, it's because I don't have any kind of windshield. Like it's just me and the wind, and so it's like. But one thing, it's kind of hard to go fast because of wind resistance. Like once you get like up over, the wind's just hitting you. Yeah, it's like hitting you so hard that it's like kind of like I don't know that I could have gone.
Shit, watch out.
There we go, and it's zooming and working.
Excellent.
You got a wide angle lens filter on here. Sick.
Just go straight.
Pretty much straight. We're gonna turn left on Knickerbocker.
So, do you know what you're walking into? Like, what songs you're gonna play? Or is it kind of just like what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I know there's the 6 that people already ordered. So yeah, I know those ones.
Those are the ones you gotta hit first.
Yeah, and then after that, I don't know, just kind of feel it out. I like to keep my spontaneity.
That's good.
You know, I don't know. What do I know? I just ride along and just like gas.
Also turn the camera too.
Turn it around.
So yeah, this is a weird intersection, but you're just gonna go straight.
This isn't Knickerbocker, is it?
No.
I mean, go.
Yeah, like
there.
exactly. Yeah. Domsey Express. Okay, we're through store.
Is that where you find the good shit?
Just where you find the cheap shit.
Right here?
Yeah, keep going. Yeah. We're gonna turn left at Knickerbocker. It's cooling off now. Oh no. I'm gonna save your.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Just do the we're gonna knock out all the pre-orders, right?
Oh, you can do 2 at 1? Oh.
So to clarify, you're going to do Her Way to the Highway, all the pre-orders,
Okay. Yeah, maybe can you just go down the list of all the pre-orders and we'll just do those and then. Dodrick. Thanks, man. Tell your mom I said happy freaking Mother's Day.
It's been a long, hard week, and I'm losing my mind. I was on the verge, now I got the urge to roll with you tonight. Wrong turn down one way, feels like wasted time. Might be a lonesome lady, got that old dream waiting, take the doors off, get lost. Do you wanna ride down the riverside? Let's get out of here and anticipate. You left this drumbeat bang in the back of my mind. So let's blow the cash and hit the deck. Get all high. I'm in the fast lane like a freight train. Need you by my side. You got the same thing, baby. Please don't keep me waiting on the dream I'm chasing tonight. Do you wanna ride down the riverside? Let's get out of here.
Thank